Hello and welcome back to Rob Mag Plays here on the Epic Failure server. Um, Getting right down to it today. Got a few things here. You can see started laying some stuff out over here to go over and how we got all those. And let me just do this because these are about to go. And listening back to some of the videos, I heard that my voice has been a little weak on them, so I hope this is a lot better. It seems like my settings are adjusting between some of the testing. Every time I restart everything, it seems like it's just not cooperating as much as we'd like. So hopefully this is getting better. Keep trying it till we get it right. Let me just pop these off here. Do we get any seeds? Yeah, a few of them. Replant those. So this should give you an idea of some of the plans we have. Although this might be a couple episodes out. I just kind of realized that our power generation is a little weak between having to keep this going, and the passive is actually, I think, generating more power than this overall, more steadily, and it's all passive, which helps. So I was looking at things, and we got kind of started on the immersive engineering path. So I looked back and said, well, hey, let's look at power gen, right? And here you got the diesel generator. That's the biggest thing. You need biodiesel. Basically, to get to the biodiesel, though, you need the refinery, you need the squeezer, you need some pretty big equipment. So what I set out here is kind of my plan about how I want this to work. I picked out 6 9x9s. I essentially have a farm here, and let's see, I of course conveniently hid my notes that I was looking at for this. I had everything kind of planned out here. Not sure exactly what I'm going to farm yet, but if this is, let's say this is some type of seed, say, maybe hemp seeds or whatever, and then this is the squeezer. On this side, then we'd have like sugar cane and the fermenter, and so this is ethanol, and that's plant oil that will come this way to the refining station. From the refinery, will go into the power gen, where the diesel generator will be. More than one? Depends on how much we can produce in these little 9x9 squares. We'll have, some worms or something in there too. But so I said, okay, well, if we're gonna do that, then we need to be looking at some other things. First off, we're gonna have to be harvesting those. So then I said, well, the Ender IO stuff is kind of nice, but I want to try something I haven't done before. So I looked at actually additions. So the blocks that use RF, there's our farmer. So we can put that here. It farms a 9x9 in front of it. So we could essentially set it just outside here, in what would be normally the air gap here, and do that. So that would work out really good. So I liked that idea, as well as I think I was looking at something else from here. Blocks that don't use RF. Nope. I think that was the biggest one from there. I said, well, if I'm going to do this stuff, I want to keep looking at it a little bit better. So I went into extra utilities and said, we need to keep everything moving. We gotta keep it loaded. So there's a chunk loader in here that requires the GP, the grid power. So that's kind of where I got it. Is okay, I need an actually additions room, or actually utilities and actually additions, so I can get everything kind of rolling. I think the feeder is the one I was looking at here. I think that one is. I thought this doesn't use RF. It's not wood vendor items. The worms we're familiar with. I thought it was in here. Did I miss? Oh, there it is, the feeder. So you get that kind of going too. So the biggest thing here is getting like these basic coils. They take a little bit of getting some basic power gen going. So I was looking at, I started naming some of the buildings. I'm probably going to close this door off. This is the Andiria, this is Andiria Mining Corp, where you can find the mining shaft and ore processing. And all the buildings kind of have names like that, except for, well, ones that I've signed up anyhow. Like, we have Otherworld Travel, so the Deep Dark Portal. That's where I've been getting some of my mining done. I think that's the only ones I've named in here. But I'm thinking, since these buildings are already up, this might be the two buildings we're going to use. Because here we have Melting Pot, Smeltery. Yeah, we're really good like that. So, that's part of the mining. I think the warehouse has got a name already too. Oh, yep, Jimmy's Surplus. That's where the warehouse is. Got some drawers up on this side. If the train system ever ends up working, I have everything here. Maybe put a drawer controller in the ground here and dump everything. Slowly working on it. So, I think keeping things chunk loaded is going to be important. But also actually additions to get everything rolling. So I think that's what we want to look at first, is getting this set up. So the first thing we're going to need to do is blocks that generate RF. With this canola and oil, which will be kind of nice. You know, again, it's going to be a little mix of everything, and then obviously once the decent generator comes on, we'll try and prioritize things, get some redstone signals going or something that will work out really well here. But here I use a canola press on canola seeds to make canola oil. So let's kind of get started on this. Canola press. Okay, so here's where we're going to start getting into the things that you need. Is we're going to need some RF to get going. So you need this atomic reconstructor. So we just got to kind of back our way out to what we all need here. I have not done much with this mod, so we're all kind of learning together here. Atomic reconstructor, iron casing and iron. Some black quartz. Okay. Well, iron, thank God, we just got a bunch of. Let's see. Has that went through yet? Doesn't look like it's started yet. Copper's running through now. We're still pretty good. We're gonna need this here, this stone, for some stuff, so got a lot of that cooking up. Let's grab this iron here. And let's just hop right on. Let's see what we need here. Let's say no to that. It's a black quartz. So we get that here. That black quartz can go. Oh, we got some. Oh, I bet you. LA Smelter gets you one. Crushed black quartz. Can we smelt it back into one? Alright, well, we can throw you in there then too. We can reach into our bag of things that we have hiding here. Grab one of those iron casings. And we have an atomic reconstructor, which is going to need some power. So let's, for now, we'll throw this in here. So this actually ends up shooting a beam out, I think. And shoots it towards you. So, to be safe of what we're doing, let's see. I think I have some ideas about how to run this, but for now, just putting something down will be fine. something like that. And then, of course, not give me another book. Gosh, what a wonderful idea. So since that might be a minute yet, heat collectors, bioreactors, almost thinking, where are we in terms of everything else? Punch a hole through here. Or right there. Okay. Till we get everything rocking and rolling, since the train's not doing that, we're just gonna sling some stuff across here. I think it's time to get rid of you. You're not really gonna be useful. Let's... You get kicked all the way out there, huh? Let's see. Did I, or didn't I have... that 4 might not be enough. 2... I'm just wondering if we duped this up or what we did here now, so. I miss this every time. I miss everything every time, now that I think about it. But I don't see none of this time. Must be hiding somewhere else. Not in there. Not in there. Come on, it's one little wrench. How hard can it be to find? Suppose it'll be in the last place we look, of course. Cause alright, so we're looking good there. Let's check in here real quick. I don't want to have to make another one. There you are. Some of that and that. Just trying to clean everything up. Inventory is always an issue of mine. So, let's see. So this is... That's gone. Okay. Darn it, I was hoping to have one extra one of those yet. Alright, we might have the stuff we need to make one right away too. No, maybe not. It's just redstone and... Right, because this... That's insulated. And that's just made with it's silicon, but if we use redstone and iron, now it's gonna play. It's gonna play mean. Redstone and iron. And then do we have any conduit binder? All the hard questions. What? We can't have hard questions. I got all that wood in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet either. That's sad. So this is the fact that I can't find any conduit binder. Okay, conduit binder. There you are. Need some binder. Composite clay sand and gravel. I don't think we have enough of that, any of that in here. No, we need some clay. We just happen to have a little bit of that. So not looking too bad here. So, let's see. Hope you're having a good weekend. If you're watching this when it first comes out. Otherwise, if you're watching it a little later, I hope that whatever day of the week it is, you're enjoying it. It's one of the great things about everything is being able to enjoy it. And I need to hit that more than just once. So, that's a key thing. Just being able to enjoy yourself. I'm also looking at increasing my content. It's probably still going to stay Minecraft focused, but I think we're going to kind of just, I don't want to say like newscast anything, because that's really not what I'm going for, but I really think that it would be nice to see what we could do with, you know, talking about mods and stuff like that. Kind of cool to see what we can do. Here's the thing, as soon as I do that, it's going to jump in there. You pain in the rear. I wonder if it'll take from this side first if I shut that off. Oh, whatever. I suppose this is probably backlogged like crazy now. Oh, there's some conduit binders. Look at that. See, I knew we had some. Just run this here and here. And we should then have some conductive iron. Slide that across there. And voila. All that for, like, what, a pipe connection? Alright, that sounded like we're online. Let's gain an RF. Sounds like it's running. You might need a lever. Oh my. It is slightly annoying. For now, let's hope we can just turn you off and throw a button on the side for what we need. I do have some ideas in the future with a pressure plate, but whoa, let's not go there. Hey buddy. You have to hold the redstone torch to change it. Oh man. I should have read that first. Maybe I should have read a little bit more on everything first. Damn. So I don't think I have any redstone torches. We're gonna make one. We'll know if it works or not, because we'll either be hearing that buzzing or not, too. So, slowly revamping things, started to get stuff dug out for the new stuff over here, too. Gonna be personal plots for everybody out there. It says, right click to toggle, pulse, deactivation, pulse. Boom. That'll work. Alright. No lens. Okay. Alright. So, now that we've done all that, let me take a look and see what we're going to need, and I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back. So, here's our first thing we need to make then is our canola press. The big thing we need to look at here then is how we make these two things. Andori crystal is with iron ingot. So let's grab one of those. We'll see how this is all done. Kind of show you guys the first time. After this, I'll start doing them off camera. Let's just to see if I can screw it up. That's all it is. I don't know. I suppose it's possible. I've screwed up a lot of things already. I mean, come on, look at all this failure here. Alright, and we're going to swing across here. And we're just going to chuck this out here. And hit the button. Boom. There we go. The other thing we need for this build that we don't have already, and we need to be in here, is this advanced coil. Gold nuggets and a basic coil. Redstone. Astoria is just a redstone. We need 4 redstone in front of here. Excuse me. And yeah, failed things. Look at this village. I was kind of hoping it was going to be put together a little bit better by now, but hey, it's what happens. Wonder if this chest is going to need to be upgraded soon. I think that one's just because of the junk. I mean, I brought back a bunch of stuff for me mining this last time, so it's starting on the iron. And the copper is building up in there, so binder composite must have just started on the iron. Yep. So now the way this works too is that there's a cost to start the laser of RF, and then there's the cost for each item that you're converting. So you gotta kind of watch, because otherwise you can go through power pretty quickly with this. Let's jump up really close here. So I'm thinking a pressure plate system. So when we do this, it recognizes it and just automatically fires. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll get that probably set up in the near future as well. Let's hop back, get up all the rest of the little materials we need. And then get this running, shall we? So canola press is going to freak out. So you don't have that. Oh, you don't have that. Ah, but you do have that. And nuggets. Got one of those. Alright, now we can start pressing our canola seeds. In the future we're going to have be able to improve this quite a bit, which is why I'm giving it a 9x9 for all the room it's going to need. I just kind of like how we're doing a little bit of all of the mods. So let's, for the beginning part of this, I think we'll just plop you down there. I don't think you need power. I think we can just throw stuff in there. Let's go grab some canola, which I don't know if I had. I do have a little bit in there. Let's go get some more, because, you know, canola's fun. We don't have anything in here, do we? Coffee beans. A little bit of canola. Expand these out. Those are our seeds. Again, this is why we kind of spread this out for now, as being a little bit more dominant than some of the other things. Alright, let's hop over here and throw those in there. Then we'll get ourselves the power gen, and we're going to have to call it a day at that point, I think. Time just flew by in this episode, so I guess it's kind of some of the obligatory stuff, right? First off, a thank you, as always. I could just sit here and play Minecraft. I enjoy doing it with you guys, so whenever you get a chance, just let us know. This does require RF. Well, then that put a wrinkle in everything. Let's jump over here then. I'll throw you up here for now. Of course, you're not going to have anything until I put a cable on the back of you. Now we should be pressing some seeds. Oh yeah. Alright, so then let's quickly look up, what do they call theirs? Let's see. It's an oil generator. Two of those iron casings and some cobble. I think they can handle that. So hop over here. Let's say, oh, we're missing these. We're missing sticks. How do we ever end up missing sticks? That's a... man. Especially us, too. All that wood I got hiding somewhere, and it's like, oh, you can't do that. Alright. 1, 2 of you. Canola seeds. Of course, because that's... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Ties things together in the model. It's just, at some point it's irritating. That's all. Oh wow, we got 2 buckets ready to go. Right now, we are putting in 39. Because they're running, and those are running there. I guess we can be comparing that here in a second. Let's all that and grab our bucket. And I think we are just going to run conduit in that house. It makes the most sense with everything that's there. So, I always want to use that first one. How much conduit we got left? 6? Let's just tear this all apart a little bit here. I think for now, if we do something like that, it's just going to ruin everything if I... or is it going to keep all the inventory? Oh, I kept everything for that. And then right next door we'll throw in the oil generator. Hey, and working right next to each other, it's working. So that's kind of nice. Generating 40 RF a tick. So that should be helping out the cause. Now we can kind of patch this up and we'll get some more facades rebuilt in a little bit. But this should turn out to be looking pretty nice. So if you have not already, go ahead, swing on down and hit that like button. Hopefully you do like it. If not, leave a comment. Please tell me what it is that's going on. I do appreciate that. It may sound like begging, but it's that feedback because I don't see you guys. It does help me know what you guys are looking for in your content. And subscribe. It helps get the word out there about what's going on the channel. If you're interested in joining the server, there's the details down below. Please take a moment. You know, it's a little bit. You know, it's a little bit. It's a good way for you to say thank you for what I do, and for you to come join us on here. Realistically, I'm looking at the map here, thinking every one of these sections is going to be somebody's home. This will be like some towers or something, but that's 3, 6, 12, so 24. That's where we're going to max things out. So I'm kind of letting people know as they're starting to come on that they'll be able to start claiming those, and you know, they go out to whatever, and maybe that's where they dial in and come in to see us here or whatever. But I think personalizing those will be nice, so that everybody on the server has got something that they can say, hey, you know, This is the part of me that is right here at home, where people can come and see my style a little bit, how I decorate a little bit. I don't know. It sounds corny, but I think it'll be kind of cool in the end too. So, with that, I do hope that you've appreciated this. You can kind of see where we're going and what we're doing. Um, in the meantime, I am going to get some of the basics going with actual additions and extra utilities to set up some of the farms, and then to start building building up stockpiles so that we can on the next episode come in, start building the machines, and hopefully then in episode 8 we can start generating some RF using immersive engineering. We'll get some cables up and running and determine how we're going to all handle that. So I guess that kind of covers everything I have for you today. Again, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting these out for you guys. So the biggest thing always to remember though is it's a game. Have fun.